Mace, tell the camera that I can't film anymore because you want to go fishing.
I can't. Daddy can't film anymore because we're going fishing.
Okay, right, so here we have it. The new Lowrance Active Target. Let's take a quick look at what's actually in the box. Now, first of all, I'm gonna say a big shout out to Lowrance International for moving to a recycled packaging. No plastic, nothing, cardboard, corrugated, and they got some fiber things on the inside. Well done to them. It's fantastic. And this is my game. I know what it's all about. If we just look at that right there, FSC, that means all the paper that has been used to make this packaging comes from a sustainable source. So if I actually punch that code in over there, I can go and look exactly where this carton was produced. The sleeve is FSC, which is this right here. And the carton itself is also FSC. So that's fantastic. Well done to Lowrance. That's super cool. That's personally what I do for a living, so I notice these things, and that's fantastic. But let's have a look. When we open up the box, what do we exactly find inside? Right, first we've got our installation manual. Looks like it's been printed on an HP Indigo because it's scratching a little bit, but let me not digress. So we've got our installation manual, and then we've got the heart of it all. We've got what I'm going to call the module box, the Active Target box. You can see it right there. There we've got our sonar coming in, the Ethernet plug, and the power. So very simple. Sonar, Ethernet, and power. Right, underneath here, again, these are just a recycled content, fiber, cellulose-based thing. Fully recyclable. More corrugated board. This is obviously a bracket if you want to mount it, I'm guessing, onto the trolling motor, if you want to put that Active Target bracket on there. Underneath here, we have this, I'm guessing, is going to be our power cable. There we have it, nice, and it's a nice length too, so in my Ranger, I'm going to run it into one of my starboard side storage hatches, just to keep it out of the way. And yeah, that's a nice length power cable, so you know you're not limited in where you can install this bad boy. Then we have the actual transducer itself. That's your big Active Target transducer. You can see obviously you've got your different transducer angles. For this would be forward facing, then you would have down, and then you would have scout mode.
2 hours later.
Sorry guys, we had to take a slight break there. If you've watched my channel, you know that my son likes to interrupt and he needed to make a poo. So here we have the transducer. Now first thing you'll know is it's a very thick cable. Obviously there's a lot of information going through from this transducer, from the down to the forward to the scout mode. You know, you can see all the different angles there. And of course you've got these nice markings on the transducer here for when it's mounted on the bracket. But it's a very thick cable. That's going to be an interesting run, and where we're going to run that to. I have read, and I'll cover this in the rest of the install video, but that you should rather tape these on than use what we call cable ties. So that's something interesting that you should take a look at. But yeah, all in all, there's your Active Target transducer. And then what else is left in here? Bits of hardware. So you can see here's their mount. It's pretty straightforward. You'll see it again there. It's got nice notches on it over there, and you can line them up for obviously the different modes, much like that. That probably looks like it's in a down scan mode. There you would see maybe forward, I don't know, I'll see when we put it on the trolling motor, and then there's the next one there. Very cool, so you don't miss out. Just loosen one screw here on the side, and then it's all locked up in position. A very nice mounting bracket, looks very sturdy. And again, this part here is what's going to house the actual transducer, and you can see again it's got those markings to line up for the various different modes. So again, the other part of the transducer, I'm assuming this is probably for if you want to mount it on the front of the head of the trolling motor along with this guy. Again, I'm assuming, I'm not sure yet, but it looks pretty feasible. That looks like it fits beautifully in there. And again, nice FSC packaging. What's inside here? We have, I'm guessing, some mounting screws. Oh, of course, everything must be rigged with an inline fuse. We all know that. That's just how it is these days. And then last but not least, again, in a little corrugated box. Well done, Lowrance. No plastic packets. We got a couple of hardware instruments, washers, a few clips, and I don't know what this is. Again, another bracket of some sort. I'm guessing maybe for the head of the trolling motor. Not sure. We'll take a look at the manual and see what we have to do with all of that. So that's pretty much the unboxing. And of course, last but not least, is your standard Ethernet connection. So there's your Lowrance unboxing. We're going to take all of this goods now, the box, the transducer, everything, and we're going to move over to the rig and start rigging this bad boy up.